Let's see if this works. Let's see how and if and why this works. How's everybody doing? Oh shit, you know what I should do is pull up just to make sure that you guys can see and hear what's going on. Let's see, YouTubies. Let's go to the YouTubes just to make sure you guys can see, because I can't see the comments, as you guys know if you've been watching for the last couple of days. Let's see, subscriptions. What's the name? It does say I'm live, it does say. Alright, let's see. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Hey there, Brian. Alright, we're up and running. Sorry, I just had to make sure I checked. We are currently we're about 3 hours outside of Flagstaff, Arizona. Some nice scenery at the moment. Honestly, if I fell asleep and you woke me up right now, and told me you were in the Grand Canyon, I would probably believe it. I'd believe it. It's nice. How's everybody doing out there? Hey, Jess, how are you? What's up, B? What's going on, Chris, Kathleen, Jerry, Moms? How are you? Hi, Phyllis. Hey, Tamara. What's up, Sam? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Make sure you guys hit the like button, share the stream, become channel members down there somewhere if you'd like to. I appreciate it. Thank you again to Nancy and Peter and everybody that contributed yesterday. Join the Venmo, which is not on that side. It is one. It's up there. And if you'd like to, maybe throw a couple gallons of fuel in the tank, you can do so by donating to that Venmo right there. And I appreciate everybody that's done so. Thank you to all the super chats, super stickers, gifts, membership milestones, all those things. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for returning day after day on this road trip. Today is day 4 of the road trip. And again, we have covered gotta be over 2,000 miles at this point, right? Gotta be over 2,000 at this point. So we're cooking with fire. We're making some good headway, making some good progress. Yeah, another one. 12 hours, 10 hours. Yeah, easy to say for the passenger seat.
You're sitting in the passenger seat.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Buckle up.
It's easy for me to say in the passenger seat right now. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Wise Girl, how are you? Librack, how are you? What's going on? Hi, Gabriel. Hey, Maria. El Rondo, Michael, Socraft. Alyssa, what's going on? What's happening? Who has their real name as their
I do.
not the full name though?
No.
Alyssa, remind me to call your mom back. I keep forgetting to call. She called, I think, day 1 of the road trip when I was on live, and I totally forgot to call back. And every time I say I'm going to call back, I forget to do it. Huh? Yeah. Hi. Mel says hi, Alyssa. Tell Ray we said hi. She must be getting big. That stinks. Yeah, we're gonna try to sneak her on this road trip, but we didn't make time. But hi, Alyssa. Thank you. What's up, Tom? How's everybody doing? What's up, Spock, Croc, Jim, Flipper, Treva? What's going on, guys? Who packed the car? The Tasmanian Devil? Well, you know what? It actually looks a lot worse than it is, to tell you the truth. Like this,
It's all been.
like just in this area right here is like 2 computer screens, a big flat screen, a small Amazon Fire TV,
Golf club.
my computer desk, golf clubs. So just like the stuff on top is like the random miscellaneous stuff. This is like for the windshield when we stop, so it's not 1,000 degrees. I think maybe 2/3 of this van is taken up with my Christmas village anyway.
Look at that fucker.
Oh yeah, but let me show you the scenery. Let me take you around. Let me take you around. Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. I feel like I could do with a lot of this as opposed to the flat, open expanses of Oklahoma, Texas, that type of thing. That wasn't much to my liking.
Just as bad.
Oh, this is great. This is cool. I dig this. We just stopped at the Continental Divide, which was pretty cool. Not what was that? A couple minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, maybe 10-ish minutes ago. So that was really cool. Thank you, Allie, for the $2. I appreciate that very much. Looks like Wyoming. I feel like all the states look the same in some regard, you know. But if this is the biggest change in landscape scenery that we've had in a few days, really. You know what I mean? I was a little bit more surprised or shocked to see that, you know, Oklahoma or Texas, they're not as flat as you think. You know, they're really flat in some places, but they do have their undulations and elevation changes, which I was kind of shocked to see. You see that? Look at that rock formation over there. Wow, that's crazy looking. It's like the rocks are giving us the finger. Boston Brian, Jerry says, Boston Brian, that looks nothing like the Grand Canyon. Well, you're saying that to somebody.
You don't want to go there, so I'm telling you. It's just a little bit deeper, a little bit
You're saying
more
that
red.
to somebody that's never seen the Grand Canyon.
It's
So
just like it.
I'm just saying. Like I said, if I
Right there.
had just woken up, that was supposed to be like me being groggy and not really seeing. And you told me I was at the Grand Canyon, I would have believed it. But not after a couple minutes of waking up. I think I would have realized. No, this ain't the Grand Canyon. But it's nice. I mean, it's very reminiscent of, I would say. It's the most Grand Canyon-like landscape I've seen thus far on the road trip. I can tell you that much. Definitely. The wise girl says Flagstaff, question mark.
Yeah.
Yes, Flagstaff, correct. You got it. We're about, like I said, just over 2.5 hours outside of Flagstaff. We've been going since, what did we leave? Just, I think, a little after 7 o'clock this morning from Oklahoma, from, what was it, Clinton, Oklahoma, if I remember correctly. So it's so, it's actually kind of like a mind game trying to figure out how long you've been driving. Because you got to figure out what state you started in, what the time zone is, figure out the time zone changes. It's crazy. But don't forget Winona. You two need to go see it. I'm assuming she's talking about the Grand Canyon. General Putnam says Flagstaff is terrific, stunning scenery, great coffee. That should be cool, man. That should be cool. It's just, honestly, there's only so many places within like driving distance, considering how long we've been going today. It feels like if we pass Flagstaff, or if we pass, if we go any further than that, we're gonna have to continue to go a lot further. Like it's just not feasible. Right. At some point, we'll take Logan back for a real trip to see the Grand Canyon and stuff. So we don't want to ruin said surprise, But I am looking forward to seeing it when we can. Michelle says, "Well, you close to me in Phoenix." Yeah, we actually were gonna go to Phoenix. We still might go to Phoenix. We're gonna stay in Flagstaff tonight, and then I guess we're gonna kind of make a game time decision whether or not we want to go south to Phoenix or continue to Barstow. What'd your dad say? Barstow?
I want to go the way I want to go to the capsule, so I can see the dinosaurs.
Right. So Mel's going to put about 150 extra miles onto this trip to see some painted dinosaurs, I guess.
You haven't seen them before. It's Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's a casino right next door.
Pee-wee's Casino?
Amazon. It's a big casino.
All right. So that Yes, wise girl. Absolutely. Sorry, I haven't gotten to the news yet. But yeah, again, things have escalated again as far as United States politics is concerned. We had, what was it, two sets of Democratic lawmakers targeted and their spouses. Let me see. I think I have it pulled up on one of these phones. I know, but I think it was two sets because I read that Tim Walz was hopeful for one of for the recoveries of one of them. So let me see here. Democratic state politician Melissa Hortman and her husband have been killed in what appears to be a, quote, politically motivated assassination. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says Democratic state lawmaker John Huffman and his wife were also shot, and Walz says he is, quote, cautiously optimistic of their recovery. Uh, Donald Trump says the shootings appear to be a targeted attack against state lawmakers, again, which he is absolutely the main proponent of, right? Nobody has stoked the hatred of one political party to another more than Donald Trump has. So if anybody is singularly to blame for this bullshit, it's Donald Trump's. Democrats are terrible, disgusting people. They're cheats. They're liars. They're violent. They're letting invasions into our country of people that are ultimately raping and killing and murdering children, right? So what do you think that rhetoric does, right? When repeated for years and years and years, you get the Paul Pelosi attacks, you get the attacks like this, you get school shooters. This is singularly stoked by the rhetoric of Donald Trump and the rest of the Republicans against Democrats and Democratic lawmakers. Police say they are looking for a suspect, Vance Luther Bolter. And again, this is from, I think this article is from a couple hours ago. So let me know in the chat if there's been any recent developments, any breaking news as far as the whereabouts of the suspect. But it does say police are looking for a suspect, Vance Bolter, 57, who is believed to have impersonated a police officer and escaped after engaging fire with officers. The shootings took place in Champlain and Brooklyn Park, two neighboring cities near Minneapolis. A shelter-in-place order has been issued by Brooklyn Park Police. It says political violence has become an increasingly common occurrence in the United States, writes our North American correspondent Anthony Zucher. Yes, most of which perpetrated by conservatives or people on the right. So I'd play some of Tim Walz's comments, but I don't know if you'd be able to hear them anyway. Let me see. Maybe you can if I hold it up to this. I don't know if it's going to come across as
shot what appears to be a politically motivated assassination. Our state lost a great leader, and I lost the dearest of friends. Speaker Hortman was someone who served the people of Minnesota with grace, compassion, humor, and a sense of service. She was a formidable public servant, a fixture and a giant in Minnesota. She woke up every day determined to make this state a better place. My prayers also go out to State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, who were each shot multiple times. The Hoffmans are out of surgery at this time and receiving care, and we are cautiously optimistic they will survive this assassination attempt.
Sorry if you couldn't hear that. My apologies. That was the best attempt I could possibly have at trying to play that audio for me. Paula says, trust me, we've heard Tim Walz, so freaking sad. Wise girl, this is heartbreaking. Don C, police look bored. Roxanne, smoky, nice, I love that. Let's see here. You don't like my music says there's a good chance he's ex-military or police too. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sorry. Has it been okay so far today at the rallies? Yeah, let me know if anybody's got any pictures, any videos, anything you've shared on Blue Sky or any of the other socials as far as the No Kings rallies. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. Hopefully everybody's staying hydrated, especially in this part of the country. It is currently 93. It was up to 97 at one point. So, be safe if you're out there. Yeah, absolutely. Jesse Dollarman has a fairly fresh update. I just watched any new information as far as whereabouts of the suspect. Um, you know, is that the definite identity of the suspect? Excuse me. Hi, Minus Robin. How are you? Hey, Nancy. How are you? Robin, Mel says hi, if you didn't hear. But yeah, definitely a sad turnout. And honestly, frankly, I'm a little bit more surprised that we haven't seen stuff like this happen more often. Especially, like I said, with the just over almost a decade of Donald Trump just completely demeaning and degrading Democrats at every lectern, at every podium, at every time a microphone is in his face or a camera is in his face. He's got something terrible, nasty, and completely false to say about Democrats, and has for a long time. So I mean, this is what you get. You get crazy people. That's why they call it stochastic terrorism, because you never know when it's going to take place. It's not. It's not a. It's not one thing that you've said that is singularly responsible for the in years of violent rhetoric, of demeaning rhetoric, of showing Democrats in a terrible light as far as, like I said, violence or cruelty to Americans, to let immigrants into this country. If you're, as far as the Republicans' talking points are concerned, to have the immigrants then take over the voting base so that the Democrats can buy elections, right? So if you believe all that, at what point are you willing to take the extra step to save your country? Like if you actually believe in your brain that Democrats are, bringing in hordes of criminals into our country to somehow take over elections so that Republicans never have a chance to win again, wouldn't you, as a Republican, therefore take whatever steps necessary to save your right to vote in this country, to have a free and fair election, to save the country? I mean, these are just things you have to play through your head as a Republican, having listened to, again, 10+ years of Donald Trump, Rush Limbaugh, continue it on back then. So it's crazy that I find it a little shocking and surprising, greatly. I mean, luckily that we haven't seen more of this stuff. What say you guys? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Nancy Wright, the killings today in Minnesota, very sad. Political violence is not acceptable. Just come out at large, no suspect changed. The right is calling him a Democrat because he was on some committee or organization involved with Minnesota government. I'm sure they'll take any opportunity they possibly can to spin this as somebody affiliated with Democrats, so they can continue to push the rhetoric that led to this exact thing, right? So just think of that. So by Republicans trying to flip this on its head and say the guy was a Democrat, right? That tells and sends the message to other Americans that Democrats are more than willing to commit political violence, even murder, in the name of politics, right? Which then leads to more Republicans taking the next step, going the next level to stop said Democrats from doing anything like this in the future, right? Even though we both know that they're trying to use whatever little bit of information they're talking about to change and flip the actual situation and the reality of the situation on its head for their own political gain, which is, again, exactly the type of dirty politics and shit rhetoric that got us this exact situation in the first place. Let's see, Kevin Duncan, great. No Kings rally in small NorCal town. Lots of folks, conservative town, by the way. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear, Deanna. I'm glad to hear that Taco came out with a respectful message of peace, condemning the assassination. What, he didn't? Oh, right. It sounded like, I mean, let's see it. You know what? I can check. I can check his, see what he actually put out, because that sometimes these news clips and news articles tend to take the best, or that small part where Donald Trump is actually trying to, or partly sounds a little bit normal, or that part of the speech put in by one of his advisors or one of his helpers there, knowing that it needs to be said. But let me see if I can find out. Yeah, I thought I had it open. So around here, a little crater. It's like this whole area is a crater.
Sorry from any of these states.
I know, we're just taking out our frustrations of being in the car for so long on the surrounding areas. Everywhere we go.
For anybody who wants to come to this country, there is so much space.
So I'm just checking Trump's Truth Social now. Seems like you're going too fast. Please wait a moment and try again. What? Who's talking to? Is Truth Social talking to you? Last one that I see is from 2 hours ago. It says President Putin called this morning to very nicely wish me a happy birthday. But more importantly, talk about a country he knows very well. We talked at length. Okay, so that's clearly not about that. That's not about that. So we go back. It says you're going too fast, please. I don't even know. I think we're back. The first thing I can see is sounds of silence. No, my phone overheated. I guess in Arizona or New Mexico, you shouldn't have it directly in the sun on the dashboard for long periods of time. Probably something I should have thought. Don't sit on some pennies. I think it's a shot at the same time, maybe.
Awesome.
So, how do you like the inside of the palm? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if it'll let me go to Truth Social again. For some reason, it's just the site will not load in totality. It's only loading what appears to be the latest tweet 2 hours ago. That's it. filming on? No, that's it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the whole situation? It's trying to catch up. Thank you, Jim the Geek. Just another one of those security blackout zones. Yeah. Maybe we're near some sort of Air Force base or military site. Sent out an electromagnetic pulse. Took me out. Kay says, I've got my no kings in flag flying off my balcony. Let's go. Appreciate that. Kevin Duncan says, Sir Glitch a lot. Come on, I'm literally trying to stream from the canyons of fucking Arizona.
Horses. And how did the fuck did the horse live out?
Kevin Duncan says, Sir Glitch a lot. Come on, I'm literally... Brian, you're at an elevation of 5,000 feet, closer to the sun, more intense. You and Mel wear sunscreen and hats.
I don't even have clothes on.
T says, at Boston Brian, can you tell me when this shit ends? It's so unacceptable. When is someone going to do the right thing? What the fuck?
I don't know if that is though.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, like I said, until you actually get sane politicians on the other side that don't call, you know, ridiculously crazy shit like that, and don't say that Democrats are responsible for every bad thing that's ever happened in the world, every war ever taken place, you know, every dictator that shoots off a rocket or two. You know, if you don't blame Democrats for everything, then chances are stuff like this will be less and less likely to happen. Not saying it won't happen. It'll just be less likely to happen. You won't have these psychopaths take you know, matters into their own hands to try to single-handedly save their fucking country from what Donald Trump calls, you know, the demon Democrats. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just it's pretty self-explanatory and you know, easy to see that, you know, if you stop calling the other side the devil and stop acting like the devil yourself, then chances are stuff like this will be less likely to happen. So, you know, I'd like to see it myself. I'd like to get us out of here. Like I said, we had the opportunity to avoid situations just like this, but we failed ourselves as a country. Just Man says, Dalmore's correct. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Yep. Unfortunately, I agree with that assessment. Unfortunately, I do agree with that assessment. Baby Trump was at the DTLA protest. What it is that? Oh yeah. No Kings in Chico, California. It's Chico, California. Is that its place? That was Jerry said that. Let's see here. Oh wait, is today? What's today? Is today when that military parade is supposed to happen? Oh, that's hilarious. That's so funny that we've been focusing so much on the No Kings rallies that I just totally forgot they were like supposed to be in spite of that asshole's birthday and like the military parade. And anybody else hoping that those tanks tear up the country? I know, but it'll at least be like, you know, we knew that was going to happen, right? At least we can say we knew that was going to happen. Oh, thank you, Jenny Faye. Jenny Faye says, hey there, Brian and Mel. Huge turnout in Indianapolis today. Just posted some videos on my Blue Sky. Liking that right now. Appreciate that. Gonna have to check that out after this stream. Appreciate that. Chico's north of Sacramento, Jerry says. Appreciate that. I saw San Diego was huge, says Kay. 3 girls, 3 wheels says not one maggot at the Sacramento rally. Let's go. Appreciate you. There are a lot of Callies out there. Chico, California is that a thing, Boston Brian? Yes, it's the home of Aaron. Is that fun? I don't know if that's supposed to make it more or less likely than I know that. And yes, the lactic acid is building up. That's how I felt filming for Ken Arbar in Ukraine. Plus, everything's backwards. Oh, yeah, there you go. Something bad.
We're in Arizona. Woo! It's close.
What's the little jingle for Arizona? Arizona, where the rock comes flying down the cliff.
I don't know, but it's just somebody sold it.
Arizona. If you get the cow, you burn to it. What's that? Oh, anybody Arizona's Arizona's doing everything but being online right now. I am everything but streaming live at the moment. Am I back? Am I back? Yeah, first thing I see in the comments, Rutro. That's never good.
Oh, you missed the best conversation.
That's never good. That's never good. I think we're back. How are we doing? That's never good. All right. Well, I gotta try. I'm trying. The comments haven't updated though, so I can't tell what anybody said or if they're from Amazon. Yeah, everybody's gone. No, it still says somehow there's 131 people watching. Not sure what I'm not sure what they're seeing at the moment.
Better things.
I don't know. What is wrong with the 131 of you guys?
If I could log off, I fucking would.
No, I'm still playing. Just for some reason the comments
No, nobody's I can't be the only person who's lived in
No,
Arizona.
they're probably all saying they're from Arizona. We probably have nothing but Arizonans in the chat. I just wouldn't know.
Anybody go to U of A?
Anybody? No, the last comment I see is Nordez's comment from at least 13 minutes ago. Oh no, is it doing this whole?
You can probably put it back up there.
I know, but I just hope it's not doing that whole loop thing like it was doing the other day. It kept just showing the people the loop. It was doing like the same loop.
I feel like that's what we're doing. Oh, here comes Rhode Island.
This trip has been one big loop. How do I close that out? You think people would watch this?
Yeah. It's probably way better entertainment than what you
No, I look like I have fucking Parkinson's. I'm holding the camera like a...
do. You hear what you already do.
I can't put it in the sun.
Why? It's fine. It's cooled off now. Why don't you put up the little shade thing?
It actually looks like it's working. No, El Stego's fast says I'm cracking up here. All right, must be working.
Put that on all the time.
Oh shit! Hey Brian, swing through Vegas. I need the photo op. Trucker John, what's up? What's up, buddy? Appreciate you.
That's gonna make it.
Mel says Brian's not allowed to go to Vegas. It could be a loop. Yeah, I feel like just fucking.
It all looks fucking.
I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow in Boston.
taking us on a second trip.
Just Mel standing with a pillow over my face.
I don't think we can go much
She cleared out the blow up mattress out of the back. There's already a casket in its place.
Yeah, bro. You have to plug in.
Alright, sorry. Fuck! I got more wires than.
None of them
Look
work.
at. Can you give me a shorter cord? What is this?
Hey, you're the
What is this? The T-Rex cord? What the fuck is this?
But it takes like Inspector Gadget.
Ow! What do they call this? The Irish cord? The Irish cord never makes it out. Never makes it out of the center console. It's too short to even reach out of the center console.
Why
It's
are
so
you making
Irish.
fun of yourself?
This is funny.
Yeah, this person's like,
Alright, we're back. No, this is ridiculous. I can't
you did it.
fucking.
You're in the navigator seat. You have to take care of
This is like a T-Rex trying to take a selfie. It's just not gonna happen. This is as long as the cord is. Alright, let me switch. Alright, let me switch. Maybe this will work. Oh, here's a longer one. Here we go. Here we go. I found. Look at. This is the cord. Hey, look at. Oh shit! I'm covering up the camera. This is the cord that the girlfriend told you not to worry about. All right. Let me get this plug in here. No, I didn't see the store. All right, we're back. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Indian City. No, you can't say that. You can't say
it
that.
wasn't that.
Wait, are we actually on a reservation?
Yes.
All right. So you can't say. Can you say that? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, it's a reservation. Yeah.
I know, but can I say Indian City? Or is that terrible?
I don't know.
Well, the city of angels.
I think you can say it when they call it that.
All right, let's see how bad people are laughing at us now.
Just
Kevin says, looks like Boston to me. Venmo info, clearly they need a couple bucks to pick up a proper USB cable.
thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh, I know.
It's not the cord, it's how you use it, Jess says.
Oh, I agree. Can you, if you get the fan there, you can you can blow yourself over there.
Yeah.
Keep your thing cool.
I can't blow myself while I'm live with that fan.
No.
There's not enough cords, I'm saying.
It doesn't require a cord.
Oh, it's already charged?
Yeah, how do the cows survive out here?
Sorry, I cannot keep this goddamn camera straight, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
I think you should plug it out here.
Did you guys find some peyote? That's my dad.
I said that earlier. If we had crack, I'd fucking smoke it.
No, we didn't. Hi, Susie. How are you? Hey, Barbara. Hey, Lindsay. Jesus. Brian doesn't have the plug. He is the plug. There you go, Wes. There you go, Wes. Hi, Becky. How are you? Hi, Deanna.
These are like fucking hot. Do not do it.
To,
Listen.
oh, the truck. Susan says, I'll have whatever they have.
Trust me, you do not want any of this. Oh, tell them about how it's on your bag on the right way.
Yeah. Sad state of affairs today, ladies and
You didn't
gentlemen.
want that later.
I was going to wave to a bag buddy, a fellow Chicago roof bag buddy,
You guys, he does thumbs up to others.
and then we noticed that there's a probably 107% chance that the bag that I have on the roof is on backwards, which is why it's now turned into a bug catcher. The whole time I'm like, what is shit design? Fucking assholes. Who designed this shit thing? Making the Velcro so it fucking flaps up, catching bugs.
Looking at you like,
And then I looked at the guy's face, and his face said, look at this asshole. And I said,
hey, buddy.
why is his face saying that? Because we're bag buddies. He should be giving me a thumbs up. And then quickly realized the black goes to the front. Black goes in the front, not the orange. Not the orange. Oh, it's closed.
What?
No, don't even touch a button. A fucking.
What, you had it open the whole time?
Yeah, well, next thing you know, the whole sunroof will go open. We'll get sucked out like a plane window opening. Is this the third live today? No. Feels like the third month on this fucking trip, though.
We've broken up.
Roxanne, sorry, we're back, buddies.
6,000.
No, Wes, I did look at the instructions about 2 hours ago.
They all went down.
Just so happened that's 4 days into the trip, but you know.
But it hasn't fallen off.
No, it's there. It's being held on by bug carcasses. The bug carcass solidified around it, and I've created a watertight seal, much better than the original rubber.
It's a hard.
I think I might patent this.
It's a hard shell.
Basically, what you do, this is my recipe. What you do is just go slather about 7 inches of bug carcasses all over your cargo roof holder bags / Amazon piece, and that should absolutely protect it. It'll weigh it down enough, and it'll make it aerodynamic. Yeah, it's comical how many bugs it's got. Cotton. Yeah. So the day 3 delirium has turned into day 4.
This is day 4, right?
It is day 4, right?
Yeah, if we're doing like a double day, it's a good time zone.
Did we drive that hour? You just keep pushing. We're gonna end up driving for 27 hours today.
That happened, right? 10 minutes change to get
How long did you drive yesterday? I don't know. 43 hours according to the clock. Hey, Rox, how are you? Don't worry about it. Chris says that bag fell off 20 miles back.
It's pretty secure because we were going back.
Easy, Paula. Trying to get me canceled.
What she said?
Lindsay asks, hey, Brian, what did you think of Oklahoma? Oklahoma should have been swept down the plains.
That's fucked up.
No, it was, actually, Clinton was nice. Nice storms that we saw.
Except those dogs.
Melga. She goes, I'm going to get a coffee. She comes in 2 seconds later. Where's the coffee? I almost got bit. No, I don't mind Oklahoma. It was a lot different than I thought it was going to be. Like I said earlier, it was a lot more elevation involved, it was a lot less flat than I expected. It did have its flat points, but I thought it was all going to be like that.
But we went to the memorial and realized how different it actually is.
Anyways.
Did Oklahoma
Hi, Judy. How are you? Hi, Gingy's mom. What's going on? Oh, I look a little glitchy. My apologies. Oh, your phone's about to die. How come your phone's not
Because I
charged?
asked you to plug it in.
I'm into the charger right now, literally. Still plugged in at this very moment. Well, if you didn't have 213 tabs,
my secrets. Fuck off, dude. Why is it attached to this thing?
Does anybody else have 213 tabs open in your Internet Explorer on your phone?
Oh my god, yeah.
Anybody? Talk about fear of missing out. If you cannot close one of those things after.
It's not even charging, fucker.
Yeah, I know.
Why? Turn it on.
Well, did you suck all the juice out of it?
Did you suck all the juice out of it?
Hey, settle down. Don't get me canceled there.
Don't tell me
Don't get me canceled.
How many do you need? You have 2 going.
Oh, it should still. You pay attention to the road. I got it.
Do you?
No, it says you got 24% left on this charger, so it should work.
No, it's not going.
All right. I'm going to set you down, guys, just for a second. Let me see. I feel like this is like the 2025 edition of fucking Archie Bunker's show. Just on a road trip.
You totally would not Archie Bunker. Good call on him.
Those were the days.
It does say you're charging, so you're good. You are charging. Joy Fox said, did a massive road trip one time, drove 30 hours straight from LA to New Orleans for a conference, spent 3 weeks driving back, camping in our van, New Orleans in August. Not best time for a visit. No. I did the I did New Orleans in the summertime, and honestly, I think I've said this on the show before. If it wasn't for a air-conditioned, cleaned hotel room, I would have left the day I got there. It would have been over. It would have been over. After like the fourth guy jumped off a party bus and puked in front of me, I was like, okay, all right. When you're below sea level and they just come hose the shit off the street every morning at 4 a.m., there's kind of a stench to the air, if you know what I mean. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What do you got? What do you got? No, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And again, make sure if you're thinking about doing a super chat or a super sticker or anything like that, the Venmo is up in the corner, goes directly into the gas tank. Literally goes from this screen to the gas tank, which we've been filling up at least twice, sometimes 3 times a day. It's getting up there. It's getting up there. But yes, we have actually, and we've been very lucky to have fantastic viewers and people contributing along to keep us going. Literally, we've just been going from like one a gas station and one motel to the next, thanks to you guys. Really, really appreciate it. So if it wasn't literally for you guys, we'd probably be in Clinton, Oklahoma still, pedaling on the side of the road. Necesito gas money. So I can't see who said it, but somebody said, somebody said something about desert lobsters.
Armadillos?
Gas prices going to go sky high now.
Yeah.
Damon Dog, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you, dude. Quesadilla, how are you? How are you? Rosanna, how are you? What's going on?
Why would we not be driving here? Of course it's good.
What's going on? Hey, Peter, how are you? What's up, Etch? Dane Dog in the house.
Here we go again.
Ask him about the time for the same time.
Well, I might have to do like a poll or something like that because
Ask the people that are actually watching.
I know, but I never see the responses, so it's highly useless. I know there's a way to do a poll, but I don't know. I just said this. I don't see the responses, or if I do, I see 2 of them. Jane Dog, did you go to the Charlotte? How was it? About 50,000 here in New York City. No drama, no arrest. Good to hear, Susan. Probably getting better gas mileage now that the roof bag is on correctly. I've actually got it so it's just a big mouth gaping up air in the front.
I'm gonna post that after the show.
The mileage, the fuel economy was supposed to be about 30 mpg, but since you get the bag on the wrong way, you wasteless, useless space, it's about fucking 2 miles a gallon. Next, I'm just waiting to fucking have the oil can still be in the hood so I can't latch the fucking hood right. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you for the 20. I appreciate that through Venmo. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Mel says thank you as well. Well, you can't latch the hood good if you don't take the oil can out, you waste of space.
You should pick up someone else later.
The authorities are going to pull us over and be like, sir, we were watching that live stream. Neither one of you are actually in the condition to be driving at the moment. Both of you are you're both poo tired and delirious. When you can't.
What's a no pass? Why did you say that?
I'm going to assume they don't want you to pass.
For what reason? It looks exactly the same fucking shit it's been for 10 days.
Just to change things up. Just for the fuck of it. Don't pass in this mile.
I'm fucking going. What are they gonna do?
Oh, I'm dying. Jesus Christ. This honestly should have been filmed the entire thing. We could have fucking sold
Oh my
this.
god, no, it's so inappropriate.
Boston Brian and Mel Melson. I don't like it. You don't like it? Duncan said, "Is the carbon monoxide leaking into the cabin?"
Something, I think that might be it. I can't breathe again.
Oh no, the nitrous is leaking into the cabin.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's fucking great. Roads. Roots.
Chambers. Anybody know
Roads.
chambers?
Roads. That's a funny word.
No, no one in chambers.
I saw that bug before it hit the windshield. It was like, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. You ever seen Black Sheep? Have you ever seen Tommy Boy?
Yes, I have. But not the first time. That.
Yes.
How many times have you seen
Susie
that?
says, I'm trying to figure out how to access my PayPal to my debit. Anyone give me pointers? I'm trying to figure out how to access my PayPal to my debit. You should be able to open up the app, like the PayPal app, and connect. It should be literally a button that says connect your bank account. But we could be wrong on that one. A nitrous injected minivan? yeah. This thing's got a fucking.
We left Boston this morning.
This thing's got a 350 Hemi in this fucking thing. And get this thing up to at least 160, 170. Of course, we got pulled over for doing 8 miles an hour. And usually when we pull somebody over, they pull onto the shoulder. The movie. Are you guys doing whippets when the screen goes black?
It's a plan.
Why, it goes black for you too? No, this is just after another 10 plus hours of being in a car. Just being silly.
What's gonna happen when we get home?
That's all. That's all.
Are we gonna be like, I'm gonna go stay with my parents for a while.
The next post from Boston Brian is, Mel and I have separated. I'll be driving back to Boston in a U-Haul.
Your pod is fucking waiting for you.
Unfortunately, I don't have as much stuff. Some me off. First name Jack. He's wanted in Nevada where he's banging the beagles, screwing horses. Did you drive through the desert listening to the Beach Boys?
No, he died. Right, once he died.
You won't. Oh no.
Oh, this guy's not. Look at him. Look at him go.
Wes says Mel B was a Spice Girl.
Yeah, she was.
True that. Your favorite Spice Girl, Wes? Or just a Spice Girl?
Is that West West?
Is it West West?
Is it West West? Or is it West? It's all the same person.
Yeah. It's East
Stop
East.
West. West.
Talking about SUV that drag races, but also street legal. It's pretty cool and fast.
I would drive this car.
I don't know what that means. I don't know if she means the one she's got or this one.
I would drive this car.
Nice move. Power move right there. Power move.
It's no passing, fucker. If I get home.
Is there a Miss Huggins? Is there a Miss Huggin Kiss? Amanda Huggin Kiss?
Who's that? Oh,
Peter. Peter just got Mel with it. Who's that?
I got it. And I went ding, ding, ding. This guy's trying to pass me while I'm in the fucking lane.
So currently we are 132 miles from Flagstaff.
Is the Petrified National Forest worth driving to?
I don't know. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Do they play that song? Is that song played as the theme song to the park? At first my wood was afraid, it was petrified. No, we're sorry. Yeah, about 2 hours outside of Flagstaff. It says we should get there at about 5:52, so probably just around 6 o'clock we'll pull into Flagstaff, Arizona. So should be the end of day 4, day quattro on the road. I gotta fucking bust out my abacus, figure out the longitude and latitudes and what we just did. We left at 7 a.m. in Oklahoma. It is now 4 p.m. in Arizona.
So really we left at 6 a.m.
So it's gonna be somewhere near 10, 11 hours, right? How many is
Use
that?
your fingers.
I don't have any fingers to use. I'm holding 2 phones.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 13. We've been driving 10 hours.
Right. So today's probably gonna be one of the longer days. Even though it feels like the shortest, like we're
Does
stopping.
not feel like
Well, because we'll be technically stopping earlier
but your day didn't start
than
out
we have in the
dog
last few
attack.
days. You know what I mean? So it kind of feels like we're cheating and skipping on the driving. But today is actually right in line with the other days.
I would say
Is that an abacus in your pocket, or you just happen to see it?
At least we're not laughing on that.
No, that's just my Irish USB-C charger. Oh, shiza. See more butts. Nobody sees more butts than you, Uncle Tony. You ever seen the movie Heavyweights?
Stop asking me all these questions. It's not an interview me show.
Have you ever seen the movie Heavyweights?
Talk amongst yourself.
Have you seen the movie Heavyweights?
No.
Never?
No.
Ah, great movie. Great movie. Anybody in the chat seen the movie Heavyweights? Come on, I know you have. I know there's got to be a few out
You watch
there.
some weird shit.
9 hours. You changed time zones. Thank you, Becky.
Well,
No, so that would add another.
I know, but I added the hour back on to right now.
Right, but Becky says 9. I'm assuming she's saying 9 in total because we changed time zones. But it's 9 now, 10 with the time zone change.
But the time zone counts.
Not the time.
Too long.
After this long in the car is not the time to be doing fucking. The train left London at 7 p.m. doing 63 miles an hour. Heavyweights is a classic. I knew you'd, Wes. I knew you'd like it. I knew you'd be in there. I love that one. Yeah.
I asked him for 13 miles.
No pool again, and it's hot. I'm bummed.
No pool.
It's all right, Judy. Just lie like every motel and hotel in this area about the pool they have.
The pool
That clearly hasn't been opened in fucking 43 years since the last nuclear test. Fucking weeds 27 feet high. Oh, no, it's just closed for the next month for maintenance. Yeah? Who's maintaining it? The aliens from Area 51? Huh?
In the window.
What? What? No, never a good scene when the first thing you pull up to your murder hotel room is the giant fly in the window. How much is that fly in the window?
Your face, you're like,
That
it's
one
on the inside.
shitting on my pillow.
It's on the inside.
Oh, so
Anybody's still watching?
yeah, hopefully it's the fucking CEO of the Days Inn. Hey, Days Inn CEO, what the fuck makes you think you can charge $180 a night to stay in that shithole? Christ almighty. Yeah, and Wyndham knows nothing about the microtel. I can tell you that much. Hey, Mr. Wyndham, I got some fucking information you'd like to know about. There's a hotel in Oklahoma somewhere calling it itself a Wyndham, and they don't even know what Windex is. Never mind Wyndham, all right? They haven't cleaned that fucking place in decades.
We should like quarantine.
We should quarantine.
Like, I don't want to see my family for a while. I'm definitely not going around Gavin.
Oh, shit. Cacti. I haven't seen many cacti.
Not a one.
Not a single. Although Mel was trying to convince me I was looking at cacti
Those were cactus. There are cactus.
in Arkansas, I think.
No, it wasn't. First of all, fuck off with Arkansas. But they don't all look like wild cactus.
Rosetta said, how many gummies does it take to laugh like Boston, Brian, and Mel?
0.
Well, exactly 0.
Exactly
Because
0.
that's how many we have
This is our,
and have had.
this is our natural state.
This is natural state of deliriousness. Of delirium. Last time I stayed at a Days Inn, It was $8. Jesus,
That
Peter.
should have been $8.
Still sounds like a bit much to me. No, all of it says the Bates Motel, but no, the first one we stayed in was definitely like all that was missing was me having to walk up to the main house to ring the bell.
Someone was murdered there. There's no way.
That was about all. We had a guy walk up with us with a Trump flag. He looked at me and said, "What's up, dog?" I said, "How did you know my name is Dog?" And they left because we wouldn't engage. It was 1979, Peter said.
It was a good year.
I was -6. Yeah, so maybe what do we got? Yeah, I've been on about an hour. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there with us through the glitches and the delirium. It does being absolute nut jobs. Hey, Clean Harbors, how you doing? Clean Harbors, I got a job for you. It's at this micro hotel.
Your head. I can't see up here.
Yeah, move your dome
I
piece,
didn't
chief.
said it nicely.
Motel 6 or 8 days in. What? Is there a Motel 8? Or is it just 6?
Super 8.
Oh, Super 8. That's right. Yep. Jeff says, go get some sleep. We have, honestly, this car will be pulled over within 13 seconds of me hitting end live, and I will be back in the driver's seat.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck
Oh,
off.
is that it? Oh, no, I thought that was the same car. No, we got about an hour and 45 minutes. An hour and 45 minutes to go before we get to call it quits for the day. Another 123 miles. So, yeah, we'll be checking in tomorrow. Look for pop on the notification. That way you can figure out what time I'll be popping on when I put out the show. That way you don't have to sit there and wait and watch for the post to go out. But I appreciate you guys. Once again, make sure if you have the ability to have the need or want to send in a super chat or super thanks or have a milestone for your membership, throw that in there. I would love to see it. And also feel free to take a look at the Venmo, please and thank you, because like I said, that just goes literally right into the gas tank and contributes to the motels and inns and hotels that we have to stay at. Even though there hasn't been one hotel, right? It's been all mo or inns, right? Yeah, no hotels. We're not doing this bougie
Oh my god.
by any means. Believe we have a blow-up mattress in the back. If that says anything. But I appreciate you guys. Yes, Mel is a great driver. She is a fantastic driver.
Thank you.
She should do it.
Fuck yourself.
No, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'll check in tomorrow with you guys. Make sure you, again, get out there. If you're still out there, still keep your head in the swivel. Make sure there's no assholes out there coming out to provoke you guys. I appreciate everybody who found one of the No Kings rallies today and went out there to be with your fellow countrymen and women to show your distaste for the current administration. So I appreciate you. We'll check in again tomorrow for day 5. And the last day, is tomorrow the last day?
It's supposed to be today.
Day 5 and final day of the road trip. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hit the like on the way out. Share the show on the way out. Throw a buck in the Venmo on the way out. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a good one. I shall see you next time. Let me see if this works. I don't think I ever tried this before. Should work. Probably not. Sure. This worked. This worked.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
What are they doing with it?
It says it's playing, but not playing.